Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, I'm going to be reviewing a comedy movie. Yep, you heard me, a comedy film, folks. Well, this is a genre I hardly ever talk about. The funny movies. Well, this one I want to talk about is the one called Step Brothers, which I've seen a few times, and I've been meaning to actually talk about this movie for quite some time. So I just thought, what the hell? I'll just use it, record this on my cell phone again because our computer's still in the fridge. But, you know, we plan to get fix that situation up later. So, anyway. So, as I was saying, I'll be talking about the film Step Brothers. So, of course, as always, let's talk about the fucking plot, shall we? Hell yeah. So basically what's going on here is that it's going to center around these lives of these stepbrothers, of course. When this woman, you know, goes to have a relationship with this one man, and this man, you know, or, you know, the husband or whatever, he's a bit of a stuck-up. And, yes, even though he's a bit of an asshole, but he may have some fucking points. So anyway, point being, it centers around these two stepbrothers, you know, with their relationship and these two, the parents, I guess. So it centers around this. They want to make something out of themselves. They want to make something out of themselves, but the joke here is that they're like 40-something years old, and they haven't, like, done shit with their lives. And, like, ha ha ha, you know, they're like 40-something years old, yet they're acting like a bunch of kids or whatever. And so, you know, that's basically the that's basically what a lot of the jokes of Step Brothers would have rely on. That they're 40-some years old and they haven't done jack shit. So it's kind of like hee hee. They haven't done anything with their lives really, but of course, as you might guess, the fact they haven't done shit like at all. They of course they cause stress on the one woman and the husband, of course. So there's a bunch of antics that happens throughout the movie, and so of course there's something about music they want to do. One brother tries to convince the other one, maybe he's capable of singing, and they eventually there's a sequence where they actually present a music video to the grown-ups, I guess, the parents. So, yeah. And the father or whatever, the husband or whatnot, he owns this boat. And let's just say something, you know, happens to that boat. I'm not saying what exactly, but the whole boat incident does play a key role in a story, I should say. Yes, sirree. So, that's basically the, you know, without giving too much away, but that's the summary of the story. So, is this a good film? It's a decent film, I guess. I felt like it was a pretty decent film. It's not the most amazing concept ever, really, but the job itself does do its job. It's serviceable, is what I'm saying. And that one of the actors in this film, he starred in the film called Elf, which I thought was a really bad movie, if you ask me. And this one, Step Brothers, is definitely, without a doubt, an improvement, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, film. This is not a masterpiece, folks. This film was not a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination. But I'd much rather watch this comedy film than the film I just mentioned, Elf, that one Christmas movie. That was awful. It was a really stupid movie. I mean, I know it was supposed to be kind of stupid to some degree, but still. But anyway, I like this one, folks. Maybe it's not something I would watch over and over again, but maybe I'll occasionally watch it, I suppose. It does its job, I guess. And the acting, just like the plot, like I said, folks, it's serviceable. So, the jokes here, most of the part, they make me laugh. They're either hit or miss, but for most of the time, they do their job, I guess. So, yeah. I liked it, I suppose, because again, this is not gonna be this movie's not gonna win any awards or anything because I didn't think it was that great of a film. But like I said, it's serviceable. It does what it's supposed to. It does what it's supposed to be doing, of course. So for that, I'll give it credit for making me laugh from time to time. I guess so. It must have done something right, I suppose. So overall, not a bad movie. No, not a bad film overall. Because I can see what they were trying to do. And yeah, maybe the concept itself isn't exactly original, really. But I can say that it has moments. I can say the music itself, whoever composed the music, would have been okay. The music itself for this film is serviceable. There's nothing remarkable about the music. There's nothing really memorable about the music, but it does what it's supposed to be doing. So if anything, it does a pretty. The entire movie is pretty solid, I suppose. It's decent. Even if nothing else to do, I guess just watch this movie. I guess if you're bored shitless, I guess you're gonna watch this movie. I guess, and it's one of the better comedies I've seen over the years. I guess, and I know it comes to recent movies. I don't really review recent movies really. But I guess this is one of those few occasions that that I will. I didn't hate it. I can wait. I've wasted. You can do worse. Is what I'm saying. You can do worse than this. So those other movies there are other comedy films that are far better than this. I'll say that, but it's not the worst and it's not the best. It's like somewhere like around here. It does its job. That's what makes him say. It does it's supposed to. And there's other scenes I would like to bring up, like the one scene where the sleepwalking, and which I thought was pretty funny. The two stepbrothers were sleepwalking, and it's like a strange habit they had gotten over the years or whatever. And the reaction to the husband's reaction to that was actually pretty funny. And somewhat, I kind of feel bad for the wife in some ways because the wife character, because in some ways she's disappointed with both with the stepbrothers and the husband because the husband himself maybe should be doing more stuff with the sons, and then at the same time the stepbrothers should be doing more stuff with themselves. So if anything, the wife character is like disappointed with both sides. So in some ways, I kind of feel bad for her because of that. I mean, she wants everybody to stay together, of course. She wants everybody to stay together, obviously, but still kind of feel bad for her because she's trying to look out for the best for everybody. So anyway, folks, this movie has its moments. It has its moments. It surely does. So I'll give this film an overall rating of a 5.9 out of 10. It gets a 5.9 out of 10 for me. And as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time. Oh yeah.